Mike, turn your games down.
Hi everybody, welcome to another mini episode of Games My Mom Found. I am Mike Albertin, who's having some mood swings with me tonight.
Just passing the vibe check with Vincent Goodwin.
I'm Kyle, and I wish I had somebody like Perry Parasol in my life.
Perry? Perry Parasol? Not the platypus?
Yeah, it's Perry.
I got that reference.
Yeah, it's topical. It's not topical.
Here to talk about a DS game that I never thought I would play, but here I am. A Super Princess Peach, developed by Tosei, published by Nintendo, and came out back in 2005 for DS. And has been ported again.
It's kind of weirdly trapped. Like, it doesn't need to be, but there's four like special powers that are mapped to a touchscreen, which makes it really hard to emulate. And then there's a little boat that shoots bubbles that's with the microphone that, again, I never actually had to use it because my emulator was a little dicey on that. But yeah, I'm like, this
could easily be ported. You could easily adjust things to a button press. Like, it would be a little bit of work, I'm sure, but it wouldn't be impossible. Like,
no, you would just map the Peach's controls to the joystick, and then you would map the 4 vibe buttons to the D-pad. Is all you would have to do.
Oh yeah, that wouldn't be hard at all.
How Nintendo would do it. Yeah, or you hold down a shoulder button, and you switch to a D-pad button, and then you're done. Or a face button, even. That's how you do it. Yeah.
You solved the problem that they can't.
Yeah, I know.
So we should.
I don't know.
We should start memories. So I never played this before. I've been wanting to play this ever since some guy who has a TikTok made a little video about it and talked about it years ago to me, Vince. And I've been thinking about this game forever. Never touched it until this week.
Yeah. It's a crazy game. It came out when I was just getting out of Games Press, and quite honestly, like, the Games Press being what it was in mid 2000s was a little sexist. So we were already like not feeling a game designed for girls, and then on top of that, we were also like thinking we were good feminists. We're like, this is a bad feminist game because like what should we do with the Peach game? Like, I don't know. Have her powers based on her feelings because women are emotional. That's so like belittling to women. So we were like hitting it from both angles. Like it was, and so we just never played it. Like that was the discourse I remember in the mid 2000s. It was a mess. And so I never played it until 2020 during the pandemic, and I got DS emulation. That was my memory.
And Kyle.
Well, I pretty much played this game the second it came out in North America. I was able to get this game. I remember playing it and really enjoying it. So, I've said this before on the show, but I am a transgender man, and at the time of when I played the game originally, I was a woman. I was a girl, a teenage girl. And I was like, oh, cool. Like, finally another, like, video game starring a girl character, like, awesome. And it's like, okay, like, I was already a fan of the idea of playing a Mario-type platformer, but without, like, Mario's the main character, because, like, I love Super Mario Brothers 2, the version that we got. I love that game a lot. And it's like, okay, cool, another game where you can play as Peach. This is awesome. And, like, I enjoyed it. I forgot how easy it actually was as a game. But, yeah, I pretty much grew up with this game. And honestly, at this point, it's not... The game itself is perfectly good. I love it, but it's kind of leaves me a little frustrated where I'm just like, okay, there's been so much time since this game. How come there's not like 20 other Princess Peach games? Like, what the fuck, Nintendo? I know Tosei was the developer of this game, but it's just like, throughout all of this time since the game came out, like, there could have been at least like 10 new Princess Peach games or Princess Daisy games. Like, there's so many like cool girl characters from the Mario universe and just girl characters in general, and like, it's just all the time spent like on fucking people getting butthurt over feminists and people being all don't put your politics in my game. It's like, no, you could spend all that energy making more video games with more girl characters. Like, I don't know,
I don't think Nintendo understands that they have girl gamers in the Mario world. Like, I don't like. My daughter is now 7. She really liked the new Mario movie. When the first Mario movie came out, she liked Princess Peach. She got an ice flower in the movie. She had Elsa powers. 4-year-old girl, hell yeah, this is awesome, right? There's no Peach game. There's no Peach toys. There's no Peach t-shirts they even made for the movie that came out 3 years ago. Fucking nothing. This year there's like Rosalina dolls My daughter has taken all of her little star stuffies, and she took my Rosalina amiibo and a Rosalina doll that they actually do sell now, and she's made little like Rosalina Lum tableaus. Like the market's there, and they just like. I think Illumination gets it. I don't think the Nintendo gets it.
Which is funny you should say that because, sorry, I know we're talking about Super Princess Peach, but like when Super Mario Wonder came out about a year ago, the director of the game said that he wanted to go with the choice of having multiple playable characters because, you know, and I'm not quoting him directly because I'm not good at quoting people directly because I always seem to forget something, but for the most part, he picked having multiple characters in a Mario game because he didn't like seeing his daughters fight over who gets to play as Princess Peach.
Right. So that's perfect.
Aww.
Yeah. So like progress being made, but it's just like I wish like there's so much more progress to make. Like, and it's just like that's pretty much my history with this game. Was just like I was lucky enough to grow up with it, but it's just like I just want more. You know?
Yeah.
It's fair.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I mean, it was that or like Lizzie McGuire and That's So Raven games. Like,
yeah,
I was
already too old for those games. Like, I was a teenager in the 2000s. Like, I was like 13 to 14 when that stuff came out. And I'm like, I'm not interested in these shows. I'm too old for it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I mean, this game surprised me.
I never played it.
Yeah. Nobody talks about this game. Like, this is forgotten to time. And I feel like it's very Nintendo just doesn't care for some reason. It's like, oh, it won't sell. Like, fuck it. I mean, obviously your old shit sells, and it's Mario, it's gonna sell, but I don't know. But like, this was a really good game.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have any nostalgia for it, but and like, I don't think it's that good of a game. I think it's interesting, but if it had come out in the same time slot that Mario Land 2 came out for me, I think I would have it, and I would hold it in the same esteem. Like if it came out to me when I was like 8 and it was my Mario Peach game, I'd be like, yeah, this is great. This is the same as Kirby's Dream Land 1 and 2, Kirby's Adventure. Like this is hitting the right notes for me at that time, at that age group. It just didn't come around for the nostalgia for me.
I mean, also,
that's my general thoughts on the game, but it's really interesting.
You know, people, especially like you mentioned, like the Mario movie coming out, like this should have, you know, this is a good thing. Like throw it out there somehow. I mean, because they can remake DS games if they really want to.
Yeah, I mean it's not hard. Sure. Yeah, I mean, and this is like, or you could like demake this down to a GBA game and then call it a day. Because like the cool thing about this game is it comes out in 2005. It's like a year before New Super Mario Brothers, which is like a 3D kind of, you know, like the 3D model Mario for 2D platformer. It's sprite work, 32-bit sprite work, so it's more detailed in some ways than like Super Mario World. And it looks really, really good. Like I like seeing like the Koopa Troopas and the Goombas and all the different like Mario enemies in like slightly more 32-bit detail. I think it's like visually like really, really spectacular for its era. And for now, it's super. Yeah,
and something that YouTube
Peach
brought
animates
up
really well.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have realized this is before New Mario Brothers comes out, so it's still at the time Super Mario World and Yoshi's Island are the last Mario games, kind of thing.
Well, and Mario Land 2 is in there too, as the Game Boy guy. But yeah, but yeah, like there's if you don't count the Yoshi's games, story is what 97, early 98. Like it's been 8 years since a Nintendo made Mario Universe 2D platformer. Like it's pretty crazy. Like, and if you like the gap between it is Mario Land, which is Mario Land 2, which is 92 to 06 with New Super Mario Brothers. It's a 14-year gap with no 2D Mario games, which is insane to me. And Peach is in there, and I'm like, I don't know why I didn't play this because I do love a good 2D platformer. I don't know what I was doing that just like left me not playing this. It's kind of crazy, but it's such it's the early 2000s. There's a lot of games coming out. It's actually a crazy game too because it's doing things that New Super Mario Brothers and the rest of the Mario games would take later. Like in every level you have to find 3 hidden toads, which I don't think the Yoshi games were doing yet. Just like 3 hidden things. Like Kirby games were kind of doing it. Wario games were kind of doing it. Yeah. But the Mario universe didn't do that until New Super Mario Brothers. When you're like the 3 gold or green coins or whatever. I don't remember what they were in that game. Like those for progress later in the game to actually be able to finish the game. Like, and that's a mainstay of Mario games now. But it doesn't appear in the Mario universe till Peach unless you count Mario versus Donkey Kong, which I kind of don't. So It's a weird. It's introducing things to Mario too.
Interesting. All right. I mean, I have a lot of jokes with this game too that I want to make it something great because the story is just the story. But like, as a platformer, so I like easy platformers because I'm just that's me. And this game wasn't hard and it was fun to me. Like I liked it that it was to pick up and play platformer. It's mostly understandable. There were some things I didn't realize. Oh, if I cry, I run fast. And like the whole emotion things, I kind of thought at first, like, okay, before I played this game, I thought, okay, it's kind of derogatory to women, but it's not because in humans, we all have emotions, and in this game, everybody has emotions.
It is. Like, it technically is. Like, as a former woman, like what they're trying to go for with this is technically offensive, but even then, like, there are still ways you can do this type of thing without it just making it seem like, oh, women, they're so emotional. Let's not mince words here. This is still technically offensive, but there's a way to handle this sort of thing without it.
It wasn't as bad as I thought.
I 100%. I think because you come in hot thinking like this is going to be horrifically offensive, and it's just kind of
probably
bland.
I thought it would be, and it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I mean, I still got. I mean, the fact that like the whole story revolves around the vibe and it's about vibing, and it looks like a wand. I mean, I got my own jokes.
Yeah,
with that one,
it's a choice. That's a choice.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's a choice, all right. And and the fact that like when you do the emotions, she's got like the bottom screen is like a giant drawing anime picture of her, and she's doing like different like faces when you do that kind of stuff. Like, and Peach hasn't really been like established as like a hothead or like super emotional before, which I don't know if that makes it better or worse. But at the end of the day, like, yeah, like I mean, they did like retcon like Luigi into being the scared one for Luigi's Mansion, but this is the only time Peach has really been characterized as that. Like being a fan of dress up in Showtime is probably also similarly like problematic in a different way, but Showtime's a different game. I mean, gameplay wise, she's got a fire power, a water power, and a flying power, and then like a reboost your health power. Like that's like mechanically that they could have done
super cool
any other ways. Yeah, they could have done it with costumes. They could have had her have like a magic spell that turns her into a fire being, or like they could have done any other thing than emotions. It just wasn't
as offensive as I thought it would be, like going into this. I mean, I do agree, like what you said, Kyle, that it is a little like.
Yeah,
I mean, the enemies have it too. I like.
Yeah, the enemies having it too, like having little crying Goombas and crying Goopas. That's cute.
That was so.
It is.
That's adorable. Yeah,
I love watching the Goombas cry.
I didn't see enemies. I didn't see like things crying. That made me feel awful.
Yeah, because there's all the meme jokes of like, with the new Super Mario Brothers thing where like they dance to like the soundtrack of the game, which is like super annoying. Like these guys have bespoke sprites for each of the different emotions that make them like angry or sad. Like it's really cool. It's that I like.
Can I actually drop a hot take midway through this podcast? The dancing characters that dance to the music in the new Super Mario Brothers games never bothered me. I thought it was really cute. Like, I don't know, they're dancing. It's cute. Dancing to the music. I'm like, that's adorable.
It just messes with me with their pace because I'm like trying to like bullet through the level. And they like stop on a beat. And I'm like, I wasn't expecting
they're dancing. They're fucking grooving. Look at them.
They can't die. They're grooving. They're vibing in a different way.
Yeah, exactly. They're enjoying the tunes. And it's also weird because it's like, oh, so does that mean that the music you hear in the games is also in the universe that they're in? Because like that kind of makes me think of a whole bunch of other things. Like, whoa, okay, like there's just music playing in this world. Just it's coming from some. Oh God, I'm getting too meta. Oh fuck. Oh.
It's like Disney. It's like Disney World. There's just speakers and rocks. That's what's happening.
Yeah, there you go.
No, I was just surprised how cool it was to see the crying Goombas and like when the enemies were angry and they would attack a little different. Like it was just kind of cool to me.
Yeah, it was.
I mean,
I think that's cool. I think
a lot.
Yeah, I think also like it has more of like how Mario has like the butt slide down hills. There's a lot of Peach sliding down hills to kill a lot of enemies. Feels so good every time. Every time you get it, it's so good.
And I mean, so many that I recognize from Mario, like that was nice for me too in this.
I was wondering if this was I'm not sure if this was the first time that PD Piranha ever appeared as a sprite because he's a bad guy in Mario Sunshine. I think he's probably in Mario Party Advance. But as a proper like enemy boss to fight, like, oh look, there's Sunshine villains that should only be in 3D. And they're here. Hell yeah. Great.
Oh,
I know the
squid
is his first time in 2D from Sunshine.
Yeah, the big blooper.
I did not remember that squid. I did not remember him at all until YouTube told me where he was from. I was like, oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a while since I played Mario Sunshine, but yeah, I remember fighting
Nintendo will happily sell it to you for $80 if you want. Happily.
No, Sunshine's part of the subscription service now, right? Has it even actually come out on the subscription service?
I actually haven't checked. I don't have NSO at the moment. I was on a family plan with a friend of mine, but they're moving cross country, so they had to drop that.
Sorry.
Yeah,
but yeah, I don't know if they'll give you that one. They won't give you Super Princess Peach. I don't even know if it was re-released for Wii U.
No, I don't think it's never re-released. Period. Which is sad. Once again,
it is sad because this is a Mario game and it's an interesting Mario game and it should be accessible. I mean, it has some problematic but still,
it's
worse stuff.
Even if it is problematic, and I won't disagree that yes, it is problematic. At least for something like this, where once again I state again because I said this earlier in the episode, this was developed not by Nintendo but Tosei. Tosei's developer is very interesting. Look up their history. They've done a ton of different games, all sorts of different consoles and platforms. Princess Peach, that new one for the Nintendo Switch, that was developed by Goodwin. I tend to say this. As problematic as these games are, at least they're fucking making games about the character. Come on, Nintendo. You're a multi-million-dollar fucking corporation. I'm sure you could squeeze out a couple of Princess Peach or Daisy or Rosalina games too. Come on.
Yeah, I was like, I don't love Showtime because Showtime feels like 10 different play styles mixed together in one game. It's not exactly sure what it wants to do with Peach. But the way I saw my daughter with Rosalina and Peach in this movie, I'm like, you can make an It Takes Two or a Split Fiction with Peach and Rosalina and just go ham on that. Them both having their powers.
Yeah.
Not to make it sound bog standard, but make a 2D platformer or whatever that has co-op 2-player or 4-player gameplay and have it out of all the Nintendo princesses. I don't know, I'm spitballing.
Oh, that's a good idea. Super princesses, yeah. That's a great.
I'm just spitballing ideas here, but why not? Just do that.
But then it's I think this is such a frustrating game. I mean, it's a frustrating game because it exists, but and I like, but Super Mario U for the Wii U didn't have Peach as a playable character. They had
that really pissed me off.
Mario, Luigi, and 2 colored Toads.
Yeah,
that feels
like what the fuck?
Laziness, though. I feel like someone was lazy and didn't want to make another design.
Peach was kidnapped. They were Peach was kidnapped, so I guess we can't come up with another character. Or they thought that Peach maybe had to deserve the flying powers that she had in I mean, she has in Mario 3D World and she has in Mario Land 2. But it's just kind of
played those yet.
The fuck, you can't even have Peach here. And I honestly thought when the Wii U times, because they had Mario U and then they had a DLC pretty big the year after Super Luigi U. I was hoping they would do a Super Peach U where you had Peach's flying powers from Mario 2 and then you just did a remix of DLC of levels for Mario U with Peach as the protagonist. That would have been really easy to do. Or you could do a Mario Maker 3 where you can pick all the princesses to be your main instead of Mario. That would be also 100% acceptable for me. I play as Daisy in Mario Wonder, by the way, because you never get to play as Daisy.
Mario Wonder is a good game. I just don't want to rebuy it because fuck Nintendo. So,
dude, the DLC is so good. I love I did not really Wonder, but the DLC is really good. It's got 100 tiny yeah.
Or not Wonder. I don't want Wonder. I mean, I want 3D World. That's the one I want to buy. I have one.
Oh yeah.
But
we were the 3D Land crew, weren't we? I think we did 3D Land, all three of us together. Kyle, were you on 3D Land with us?
I was not.
Oh man, I thought you were. Because you're cool.
You could look and find out.
3D World. That's the episode we gotta do it.
Yeah, 3D World. I
could have sworn it.
I play, but I used to pay $60 for it, so I'm just waiting.
So good.
I know.
Waiting for
I played it. I beat it for Wii U.
Help you sail the friendly seas with it. Yeah.
I haven't. One Switch is dead. So some of the stuff that I thought was really interesting.
It's such a cool game.
With the enemies that they did, angry boos that go after you when you look at them. That was hilarious. Or no, they don't. Yeah, they go after you when you look at them. I really like that. That was really cool to me.
I honestly think the whole Ghost World is actually pretty decent in this one. I don't like Ghost Worlds normally in Mario games. I think these Ghost levels were pretty fun.
They weren't bad. I mean, that's what some of the stuff made this game impressive. Broken into 6 or 7 different worlds?
There's at least 7. I stopped. I got to 7th world. I think that you have to, you don't get to roll credits until you find all the 3 toads in every level, and then you're allowed to do World 8. Is that what happened?
Well, you're allowed to beat Bowser. You can get up to Bowser before the game tells you didn't save all the toads, and then you go, fuck you. But yeah.
That's so funny to me that, like, because we just played Wario Land 2, and Wario Land 2 lets you beat half of the game, and it's like, roll credits. You're fine. Mario Land 1, roll half the credits. You're fine. And this one is like, will not see the credits unless you find every single one of these little toads.
I mean, from a story perspective,
which is
I guess,
like,
doesn't, like, how could you just leave all captured? Like, you have to go save them, but, like, would they be rescued if I defeat the evil? Like, wouldn't they just...
Well no, because then nobody knows where they are. Yeah. I mean, I get, like, design-wise, like, it makes sense. Kirby's Dream Land 2 was the first game I ever saw where, like, you have to go back in the levels and find shit. And I'm like, I hate this. Like, and so I like, the Kirby's Dream Land 2 was the first one. But I think, like, Super Princess Peach is pretty much, like, there's a pretty straight line through every level, which you can motor through pretty quickly. And then there's, like, you can find, like, and it's not very far off the beaten path because this game is made for children. And it's pretty easy. Like, it's an early Mario game. Like, for early players.
It wasn't bad. I appreciated that
easy.
for the record.
Yeah. Although I impress my son every time. He's like, how do you know where all these secrets are? And I'm like, it's just because I've been playing Mario games for 35 years, man. Like, I know if there's a cloud there, there's probably something hidden behind it. Like, I know it. Like, you see how that cave is just slightly hunched? That means it's invisible. You know it. You just intuit it. It's kind of crazy. Like how, like, I mean, I would say it's not nearly as diabolical as like a Yoshi game. It's pretty simple, all things considered. But that doesn't make it not pleasant. I think the graphics are beautiful. I think it's a really fun play. Peach is really well animated. There's some really cool levels too.
The levels were good. I thought it had a very good design. And this game didn't get boring. Like, even though I had to play through it twice because I didn't get all the toads. And then technically, if you beat the game, want to go 100%, you have to come all the way through, or at least a second.
Oh, really?
To get a new collectible. Yeah, apparently there's a new collectible after you game and each world level. So you're supposed to play through the entire game again. And they were bitching about it in the YouTube I was watching. But this is a handheld game. Like, there's people out there like, okay, this is with me, so you're going to play it more. So I'm fine with that. Like, to do it, unless you're a completionist. Like, I did watch his video, which I don't normally do.
Yeah.
But I don't anymore. So.
Oh, so he did do a video of this? I was having a hard time finding, like, documentation about this, because, like, my go-to site for, like a lot of detail is Hardcore Gaming 101, and they don't have a Super Princess Peach article, which kind of surprises me, because they have something, like, on like, everything, but they didn't have, I couldn't find their Super Princess Peach article. Yeah, they had Henry Hatsworth article. They have, like, every single Sonic game. They have every single Yakuza game. They have, like, every single, they probably have a Tosei series, yet not
That's weird, because
Super Princess
Mario
Peach
game,
right?
Technically.
You would think that this should be more covered on the internet. I'm glad the games my mom found is pioneering new ground. Because it's like, it is a totally acceptable Mario game, and, like, especially when there's none between 92 and 2006. Like, you should be holding on to every single one you can find.
And it's well made.
It's a pretty cool game.
It is. The mood things work. Like, she gets angry, you have fire.
Yeah.
She's sad, so she runs faster, which I did not realize until YouTube showed me, because I couldn't understand how to get past some blue block to, like, run. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I knew that one. That one kind of locked you. The one that messed me up was you had to freeze a floor with her tears.
Oh, yeah, I looked that up too.
Things like, because I did, like, my tears, but I wasn't, like, my tears didn't fall in the right section to be able to, like, land on the ground to freeze it. Like, that was the one I couldn't figure out. And so I'm like, this game doesn't telegraph certain things like that. And I also don't think, like, a lot of the challenge, there's not many, like, uses of the powers. Like, the fire one is like, look, you can burn ice and a bridge. And that's, like, the extent of the power. And I'm not really using it in combat because, fun fact, the vibe gauge for your magic power doesn't regenerate, I think, at all, unless you kill enemies. So you can really, like, lock yourself. Yeah, but you can really lock yourself into some sections where there's, like, oh, there's no way. I need to fly up, like, a few little places here, and I can't re-heal. I can't heal. I can't heal my gauge.
Nice about it. Like, yeah, that's pumping out enemies, like Yoshi's Island style.
It's like the Metroid. Yeah, there's definitely, like, places where enemies, like, fly out. But I would just have that gauge, like, recharge way faster for those kinds of areas if you wanted me to use them more, like, in combat situations. But it doesn't. I feel like the vibe powers are pretty limited outside of the flying power that I use pretty liberally.
Yeah, they just have.
There was one challenge
where you need it.
Yeah. There was one part, though, I really liked, and I wish they had more of. It was in World 6, where it was like this long stretch that you had to fly through. And so it kept giving you like jewels to keep re-upping your vibe powers while you floated. And I was like, this game should have, if this game had more of these type of segments, I would be like, oh yeah, like this is the stuff I want more of. And then when I got to World 7, that's when like the platforming got really like diabolical and interesting. I was like, it's a shame it waited till World 7 to give me this and not like World 4, because I feel like it could have done some really cool things with its powers and its platform.
It doesn't get really World 7, 8, because that's my way of playing. So I also want to talk about how we all played this. I played it on Steam Deck, so you can play this on Steam Deck. It was a little challenging with it a few times, but I was able to beat it on a Steam Deck with save state.
Right.
What about you, Kyle?
I played it on Ambernick DS.
I played it through my modded 3DS.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Save states, I didn't do that. And Vince?
I played with the Ambernick DS, playing quite a few DS games on this year. I don't think it has a microphone because it's running a drastic emulator on top of it. So I think I had to like go into it and then push the microphone button. Did you have to do that for the Steam Deck?
No,
for the blowing the bubble chip.
Somehow I never blew any bubbles, except by accident.
Oh.
You don't have to technically blow the bubbles.
Yeah, that's what I noticed too, because I had to like go into like the save state screen and then push a button to make the microphone go, which seemed kind of frustrating. But other than that, like I played it on the Ambernick DS, which I'm flipping loving. I think that system is great. I think its screen is beautiful. It works like really well. It's like $130. And you can put any DS game on it. I've been putting a lot of ROM hacks on it, some DS ROM hacks. I found a Pokemon Conquest ROM hack that makes it harder. So I've been playing that too. Does it need to be harder? No, it's like a new campaign. It's like a new campaign. It's like a new harder campaign. Pokemon Conquest is the Final Fantasy Tactics version of Pokemon. It's pretty sick. I know. But yeah,
love it. Hate it. I know.
Yeah. No, the Ambernick DS has just been like a godsend of a device. I love it. I played Super Princess Peach the first time. I played it on my like R4 card, that multi-card. I think you bought that too, Mike, didn't you? The Jeff Bezos on Amazon would sell you. It was like it's like $20, and then you could it was a little mini SD card cartridge, and you could put any DS game on it and play it in your 3DS. It was sick. And that's the first time I played it. But yeah,
that's all I have my DS on R4 card, but there's no save state, so I only do it when I want to beat a game legit. And platformers, I do not want to beat legit, so it doesn't go on there.
I mean, it's a pretty tame game. Like honestly, outside of the boss fight levels, which kind of suck because you have to do like a touchscreen challenge.
Oh, to get there,
boss fight
that was awful.
Yeah, there was one with the ghosts that was really, really hard.
Yep,
with the touchscreen.
I didn't understand what to do at first because on Steam Deck you can't use your stylus because it doesn't register the stylus, so you have to use your finger. But I only got through it because of save states and having to figure out like you could tap certain ghosts, but then the bigger ghosts you had to like swipe. It was so annoying. I had a hard time with
that's exactly what I had to do. I had a save state. Like I passed this ghost round. I need a save state. I had to do that one. But other than that, like it's a game. It's super peaceful because like if you fall down a cliff, you lose like half a heart. It's like Zelda rules. You're not restarting the whole section. It's pretty easy. Like it's a pretty tame game. And then you can also just like the bottom right power would like re-heal your hearts. So
that was nice when you're calm and you're just vibing.
Yeah. Is that what the vibe was?
Yeah, vibing.
I feel like were you surprised that it gave you all the vibe powers at the beginning of the game and you didn't earn one per world?
Yeah, you just get it right from the get-go.
It was very weird to me. I was like, oh, I thought I would earn all these. All right, interesting. Because I assumed that would be like the angry world and then the crying world. Because that's how also I thought. Yeah. That would actually be really cool. You have like a water world that's all like crying. Yeah. Like that would be pretty cool.
Oh no, everybody's crying.
You put more thought into it than they did though, so.
Or I would make it like, I mean, this is a game where you cry into Petey Piranha's mouth to kill him. Like it's pretty insane.
Crying into his mouth.
I did like that though. That was hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, you can make a desert that you cry in, an opposite elements world. That would be cool too.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
I have to ask y'all one quick question though.
Please.
Did either of you find Perry to be cute? Because I found Perry to be adorable.
He was.
Right?
I
thought he was adorable.
I thought it was really cute. I liked how she turned him. I did not get the story at all. Was he the one who had the flashbacks with the gnome in between every world?
That is him. That was Perry.
He was a person that then got turned into an umbrella and then got sold to a toad, and then the toad gave it to you.
Yep.
Okay. But there was also like a shadowy villain who I don't think I saw the reveal of because I only got halfway through World 7.
They don't show.
They never show it?
They never show the flashback thing. You just have Bowser being the enemy of this game. I don't think it was Bowser that was the guy who took the grandfather and turned Perry into an umbrella.
Because there's like a dude in shadows, and then he has like a minion that looks like the Jawa from Final Fantasy, whatever that thing is.
Probably for the sequel.
They're like, we're definitely getting a sequel to this game.
I mean,
this game should have had a 3DS sequel. Yoshi's New Island exists. Come on.
That game fucking sucked.
It came out the same world as Woolly World. I don't know what they were thinking. That was crazy.
Which game?
Yoshi's New Island for 3DS?
Yeah,
I never played it.
That clunky, weird remake of Yoshi's Island, Super Mario World 2, which is weird because funny you bring up Yoshi's Woolly World. That game fucking kicked ass.
Yeah, that one's great.
The Woolly and Yarn games are all really charming as hell. Yeah, man. Yeah, I really like this game. It's so charming.
It really is. I mean, I do like the bosses. Like you mentioned, PD Piranha. You have a King Boo that you fight, and there's an owl that I know is a new enemy, and then there's a ice dragon thing that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
And then Bowser, of course, is the final boss, and you fight him twice. I did like the Bowser fight. I thought that was good. I didn't really care for the second Bowser fight, but that's just me. It wasn't bad. I didn't care. I think I just wanted to. I was also a little irritated. I thought I was going to beat the game one night. I'm like, yes, I'm going to finish this. And then when the game told me you're missing toads, I'm like, what? What?
I know. I was slightly worried. I'm like, I collected all the toads for the first 3 worlds. I'm like, this is slowing me down. Let's just start motor.
It wasn't bad once I had a guide because I got them when I found them, but I didn't go out of my way and really look for them. And then I pulled up a guide that just gave me pictures, and I was able to figure it out from there.
Nice. Yeah, it wasn't that difficult, I don't think, to find any of them. If you were aware they existed, you were pretty okay. And did you notice, the game didn't tell me till probably halfway through, if you enter a room, Peach is going to give you a little exclamation point on the bottom screen of her little cartoon, and that's just a toad in the screen. I
found that out when I watched a YouTube video today before this recording.
Oh, no.
There's actually a sound. It's like a Zelda. Also, when you enter a room with Zelda and has an item in the room, it's the same type of sound.
I don't think sound was on for this.
I played the game muted.
Oh my god, Mike, you gotta stop doing that.
Hey, I'm playing Dragon Quest 2 with sound, so when people hear that has sound.
DQ2? Oh, nice.
The remake, but it varies. I do sometimes. I think I did for part of this game, but I think it annoyed me, so sound got turned off. I don't remember. I wouldn't be surprised though. I get annoyed, especially when I die. Then the sound likes to go off a lot. If I die too many times, sound is done. One of the rules of thumb. Sound pissing me off? All right, let's turn it off now.
That's funny. Yeah, it wasn't. I don't remember it being a super impressive soundtrack. It
was, from what I heard, it was basic. It was a basic Mario soundtrack. I mean, I did listen to some of it because I think I remember catching some sounds and I remember, oh yeah, that's from, but I'm not 100% sure. I wasn't.
I really think if I had gotten this game when I was 8, the way I got Mario Land 2, I think I would really be in love with this game. I'd be like, yeah, the Rainbow World.
It's a cool game.
Yeah.
When you say Mario Land 2, do you mean the Game Boy game? I just want to make sure.
I love that game. I love Mario Land 2.
I just want to make sure.
And I think objectively, people would be like, really? If somebody played it in their 40s and they never played it before, they'd be like, I mean, it's fine.
Two fucking owns. I just want to make sure.
I love it too. I love it, but I'm worried that there's massive nostalgia.
No, it's a good game.
I was actually worried that you meant Super Mario Brothers 2 for the NES, and I was like, does he know? And then I'm like, I want to make sure. So
Mario Land 2 with the Mario Land and the Spooky Land and
Wario.
Mario Land is so good. I love that so much.
Even the Ice World wasn't too bad in this game either.
Yeah,
no, that was pretty good. I think Peach is a little slippery through the whole game, but it's fine. I think this is a much better than a Wario World by Treasure. It came out the year before.
Hey, Wario World, you take that back.
Okay, I will take that back. I'm just throwing shade at Wario World for no reason. That's not fair to Wario World.
That game rules.
I do feel like if Treasure made a Super Princess Peach game, it would probably pretty own though. That'd be pretty cool.
I would love to see what that would look like.
I do wonder if a sequel was supposed to be in works and then it just didn't happen. I do wonder because I would have liked this. I mean, I still wouldn't have played it until who knows when because I didn't have a DS at first. It took me a bit before I bought one. I would have had one by this time, but I also I'm not good at platformers, so I wouldn't have bought them.
I think New Super Mario Brothers just made an insane amount of money.
I don't like that game.
I don't like it. I think it's very boring and very safe.
I bought it And I just didn't like it, could never get through it. I do need to play it one day. It won't be the copy I own, that's for sure. But I remember not liking that game when I played it.
I thought it was very boring. I didn't think it was. I was like, oh man, Nintendo's really shaking off the rust here.
It's a beloved game though.
Isn't it? It's easily it might be, but I know it sold like gangbusters, but like I'm like, this game, it's no Mario Land 2, I'll tell you that right now. But like, I mean, this game it's so just interesting, and I'm glad it exists. It actually makes me interested in like Tosei's other DS series, because I think one of them, Starfy, the legendary Starfy, came to
the Starfy
North
games
America.
are really cute. I love those so much.
Does it play similar to this, or no, or structured?
No, it's an underwater game, but it's super cute and fun. The first Starfy game did come out on DS, and it was released in North America. Most of the games were Game Boy Advance games, and they were only released in Japan.
Yeah. But like, I'm like, I am, because of this game, I'm legitimately curious about Starfy now. So
you should try them; they're really good.
I need to put them. I'll put them on my ROM list next time I sail the friendly seas for my Ambernick.
I'm willing to play almost any. At this point, I mean, hey, I had more. I mean, much as I like Henry Hatsworth, I had more fun playing this than Henry Hatsworth.
Did you really?
Henry Hatsworth was smack you in the face and ask for more. Yeah. So that's all that was that game.
This was a fun game. This reminded me, like, because it had those like weird cutscenes. It reminded me so much of Shovel Knight, which also had like campfire cutscenes with like your weird ghost friend in between each like ghost flashbacks. It was very campfire glass. It's very weird.
It was. I thought of Shovel Knight too and Golden Axe. Yeah, it has that feeling. It was cool.
Let me put that on the list. Legendary Star game with a.
I mean, overall, it's just I thought it was just a really fun game. I mean, all the bosses. Oh, we didn't talk. There's a caterpillar boss. I did like that one. It took me a little bit to understand that fight line. You had to like stomp on these platforms, and then
you had to like shoot things up at him. That was really cool. Yeah.
Yeah. It was cool. The only thing I didn't like were the touchscreen parts before you fight a boss fight, but I get it. It's a DS game. They had to work in some DS bullshit. I get it. I can't. That was the thing. I'm sure it was even a requirement.
What's the style of the time?
I'm sure it was a requirement by Nintendo too to have something that used the touchscreen.
Yeah, because a lot of people were like, "Why did you even make this game for DS? Why didn't you make this for the GBA?" Like there was that contingent.
So
like,
yeah,
why did I buy this?
It needed the touchscreen for this dumb gimmick. See?
Yep.
I'm sure that. Like, remember the Spider-Man game we did years ago?
Hell yeah!
Which I already mentioned, I had the fucking touchscrking bullshit too. It was just
man, the fast travel mini game that I had to save state through because I couldn't beat it. Yeah,
it was awful.
Insane.
Wasn't fast? I don't think was it fast travel when you went to a world for the? I can't remember the world.
I think you had to warp between worlds because it was Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions. It was it was a Spider-Verse game that inspired the Spider-Verse movies. And it was the DS version. It was the DS version of it, and it was a Metroidvania. It's insane. It was really good though. You played a Spider-Man Noir and Spider-Man 2099 and modern day Spider-Man. It's very
cool. Really like that game.
Yeah.
I do like playing weird DS games because I miss this generation so much. So it's fun. Same with Game Boy Advance. I miss that generation too. So it's always fun for me to go back and play these random ass games that I have no history with.
Now get excited. We're gonna do Ghost Trick in Halloween time.
Yes.
It's gonna be so fun.
I am looking forward to that.
Yeah. That's going to be fun. Yeah, no, I'm like, I don't know if it's just like the 20-year nostalgia or what it is, but I'm having a lot of fun going back to DS games right now. Like, probably because I played like the Super Nintendo library to death, and I'm like jonesing for something more, or it's just 20 years in the past. It's just, but like the DS library, finding those weird gems is really good.
I've been having a lot of fun playing DS games myself for like nostalgia stuff. Like, it's been really nice.
I think it's a good system. I mean, it's hitting like it hits a lot of the same high notes like the PS1 did, with a little more quality of life. It is JRPGs are on point. All the Dragon Quest games are good on it. It's a really good system. Those. Yeah, you do.
I played 4
Dragon Quest.
I never finished it.
Dragon Quest 4 on DS is a great game. That's a great game.
I played a bunch until I deleted my save, and then I was done.
Yeah, I played like 2 or 3 hours of Dragon Quest 9 on my Ambernick DS, then renamed the file because it had a typo in the file name, and the save state got stuck.
Good job.
Disconnected. Can I rename the save state file or no?
Yes.
It's okay. Was that save the day?
I don't know.
Yes, I don't know.
Yeah, you said yes. They're like, I don't know. It's like, what is it then? Jesus.
I mean, it sounds like it makes sense, but I never tested it, so. But it seems logical to me that if you rename the file, it will connect. But I don't know.
Because it's probably doing like a relative thing, like just find the file that has the same name as this game.
Because I know I've downloaded save states before, and you just have to make sure the files match. So it's probably just probably how it works.
I'm loving the DS though. I'm glad because we've done Henry Hatsworth. We've done quite a run on DS games lately, and it's
hey, you're getting me to play stuff. I never touched. So hey,
this game is really cool. I just can't go back. I just can't get over like the 32-bit graphics are so cool. It reminds me a lot of weirdly Yoshi Safari, which is like the last time you saw like giant sprites, like the giant Wiggler. I'm oh yeah. I'm like, yeah.
You can emulate that game just fine on a mouse.
Yeah. If you put it on a phone, fun fact, the mouse, the touch screen of your phone duplicates the SNES mouse. It's amazing. Awesome. You can play the entire game as a touchscreen game. It's great.
I wonder if you could do the same for Mario Paint. Like you could probably
I bet you could.
You probably could, yeah.
If you could like maneuver it some way, that would be really cool. Because like you could just draw the stuff, and it's like, oh my god,
with the music and stuff too. Yeah,
go to the music. Yeah, go to the music program and just like make a bunch of stuff. Like, oh man, like just a touch screen.
Oh, we could do Nat Attack for an episode.
Oh hell yeah!
Bug swatting game.
That is.
Yeah, the bug swat. Oh god, that game.
The fly swatting game in Mario Paint with that bump.
Never finished that
music. Man, you got to turn up the music for that one too. That's that 91 music goes hard. It's really good.
I did when I was a kid. I know I heard it a lot, but. I mean, all the powers are good. We talked about that. I mean, like the story, the whole fact that like having Mario and Luigi get captured. This is a better game than Mario's Missing. That's for sure.
Yep.
I feel like she doesn't ever come back to the idea that Mario and Luigi are really missing, like in between worlds or anything. There's no like, I hope they're okay. They're on the cover though. It's really, I guess they had to establish like it's a Mario game because it's like a really weird art piece of like her being like, huh? And then Mario and Luigi like in a bubble, and there's like a Hammer Bro like scowling at them or something. Is that what the cover is?
Yeah, because they're I like when you rescue Luigi. She's like, oh, who's this green guy?
Oh shit, that's a running. I tell you what, the first cutscene when like does Bowser like go to vacation on Vibe Island or something like that? I feel like the graphics are taken right out of Mario and Luigi. Like they just because it looks a lot like Mario and Luigi.
Never played those. Right, I need to do that someday.
Oh, those are great too. Those are long though. I don't know if they're fit for your show. Those games are always like I love them, and then there's like 2 more hours.
I mean, they just wouldn't be a mini. That's all. RPGs, I'm doing Dragon Quest 1 and 2. 1 was a mini and 2 is a mini, but that's just because there's not a whole lot to talk about.
Yeah. Oh, I wrote down I did write down the notes. Bowser built a summer villa on Vibe Island. That's canon.
All the Vibe stuff cracked me up because I have a sick mind. Yeah. So I was laughing my ass off at the Vibe sector, and like, I was just to me it was hilarious.
It's a really good game. I'm happy I played it. I've played it now twice. I'm happy to have played it.
Same.
Yeah, it's a really interesting little piece of Mario history that doesn't exist anywhere else. So, that's a really cool thing because it never got re-released. I'm still upset, even though it doesn't matter to me. But I like people being able to play all sorts of games like are accessible because not everybody's going to do what we did. Most people aren't going to do what we did. So that's just a personal thing. I want games to be accessible. That's why I help people emulate if I can. I tell people where to go. Anything else to say about Princess Peach that we haven't said yet?
I think I'm good.
I am too.
Vince?
I'm good. It's a good game. I'm ready for Shelf Stacker Box.
Yep,
all right,
same here.
Kyle, lead us in, please.
All right, then I'm gonna actually put this on my shelf. I know I've been doing that a lot with a lot of different titles, but I think this game is totally worth it and totally worthy of the shelf. It's such a unique game. I want more and more, Nintendo games with especially Mario games with the princesses. I think it's a lost opportunity. There needs to be more of them. I think this game is really fun, though. It's charming, even as quasi-offensive as it kind of is. I think this game is charming at the same time, and I just wish Nintendo or a company related to Nintendo would just make more of these games. Just make more, for all the time people spend worrying about, making a thing. We're like, oh, what if it's offensive? What if it's blah, blah, blah? Just, make the thing. Try to be a rational person. Right. Also, at the same time, just make the thing. Make more video game characters, more girl characters as main characters. Just do it. Make the thing. Fuck.
Where's my Rosalina game?
Yeah,
my daughter would kill for a Rosalina game. She loves Rosalina so much. I mean, Rosalina's cool. She's got Elsa powers. She's awesome. She's got a great design, with the hidden eye. It's Rosalina tops in my daughter's eyes. She does Peach though too. I remember just seeing her flip out when Peach beat up everybody in Mario 1, the movie. Absolutely. Yeah, I feel like Illumination gets it. Like, who's more interesting, Mario or Peach? Peach, obviously.
Yeah.
They get it.
Yeah. Galaxy too, so they understood.
Yeah, they understood the assignment, and so like, yeah, absolutely. Like, my daughter was like watching over my my shoulder, like watching me do this. We just read Supergirl for my comics podcast, and similarly, my daughter's like, Supergirl's riding a unicorn through space. This is amazing. Why are there not more comics like this?
Which one did you guys do?
Woman of Tomorrow.
You read that.
It's the movie's like heavily based on it.
I've heard, yeah. That's why one reason I want to check it out, and I don't do.
Yeah. The art is. It's on like DC Infinite. They also have like one of those like $10 versions. But yeah, like my podcast
I can get hold of it just fine. That's not.
Oh yeah, my podcast is some of my friends read comics will get the play. But yeah, but my daughter was like, hell yeah! Like my daughter, like once she's jonesing for a bunch of things like this, and like it's a good like family adventure. Like my son wants to come along. He's like, the whole family went to go see this Mario movie. They loved it. Yay! You know, everybody was happy. We went to go see that Goat movie. That was had like it's boys and girls on the same basketball team because they're all animals. Like there was family loved it. Like it makes sense. There's like a girl jaguar and a boy goat leading the basketball team. Whole family enjoys it. Like, make more stuff like this. Don't like make it like this is not a boys medium. Like it's everybody medium. Like sell games. There's definitely a market to just buy shit. So even if you're just a dirty capitalist, like make more of this shit.
And where would you put this? Shelf stack or box?
I'm gonna put it on the stack. I don't love this game. I think it's a little like I don't enjoy. I'm not like, this is not my type of Mario game either. I don't like the exploration Mario games. I like the fast Mario 3 style games where every level is done like in, a minute and a half. So this is not my style of game necessarily, but like in terms of the art direction, I think it's really good. I think the crying enemies are really funny. I think the pitch to sell the game was probably coming from a very cynical and sexist place. And then the developers who actually made it were like, we're going to do better with this. The feeling I get, like, we have to do it within this framework, but we're going to make it better. So I think it's a great, insane game to talk about. I think like everybody should go and check it out on a YouTube playthrough or go pirate it or ask for more games in this style. I just don't love this particular game as a game.
All right, and I'll go next. I'm going to put this on the shelf. This game surprised me. I didn't really have high expectations or anything, but I really enjoyed myself. It was just a really fun time. I was able to beat this in like 2 or 3 days, which is always a plus for me. And it was just a fun platform. Platformers are not my favorite genre by far. And this one, it hit that itch for me really well. And overall, it was just a really good time for me. And yeah, go on the shelf. I had a great time. Like, I am so glad I finally got to play the game. I wasn't even that mad when I found out I had to get all the toads again. I was like, okay, cool. And I did it in a day. And I had fun. I was never annoyed. I was never pissed off. Like, none of that happened in this game. Now, if Henry Hatsworth would have said, hey, you need to go back to play every level again, I would have been upset. But, like you were saying, these levels are not that long. I mean, and that was fine with me. I mean, they were longer than, like, some Mario levels, but since I don't really play Mario games much, I didn't even notice it. I don't play a lot of Mario games. So, yeah, I'm really glad we played it, though. I'm happy that this finally is part of the show, and I am enjoying playing these random DS games, that's for sure. You got me into it, Vince.
Oh, yeah. I've got a whole list just waiting.
I know you do. Right, then we should go to plugs. And Vince, where can people find you at?
You can find me on TikTok at Cool Uncle Vince, and you can also find me on my comic book podcast. Some of my friends read comics. We read legendary comics that we should have read a long time ago, so it ends up being like, we just read that Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow comic. Really, really good. We just covered that in April. And, just go check us out. If there's a monumental comic outside of Watchmen, because everybody's talked about Watchmen, we probably covered it. Death of Gwen Stacy, Spider-Man Noir, Spider-Gwen, Superman for the Man Who Has Everything, Batman, Year One, everything. So just come check us out. We've been running for about 11 years now. Some of my friends read comics.
All right, and Kyle.
You can find me on my very own podcast, the Unidentified Flying Obsession Podcast. You can find it wherever you get your podcasts. Once again, that is the Unidentified Flying Obsession Podcast. You can also find me in my random musings on Blue Sky at chibiufo.bsky.social.
All right. And if you enjoyed this episode, there are over 900 other episodes of this podcast. You will find everything we do for Mario in the show notes, so check that out. We now are starting to get some Mario content. Not as much as we should have, technically, but we have some. And if you want to support the show, we do have a Patreon. For a little dog and vote in our Patreon poll, we have 1 to 2 polls a month. Currently, it'll be 2 again. And if you donate $10 or more, I will plug your podcast or YouTube, whatever it is that you create. Every episode I make that month, and those plugs never go away, like these lovely people. BB Stanton, Let's Play Princess on YouTube and Twitch. And check out her podcast, Nerds of Broadcast. And also make sure you check out absolutely the best podcast of Work in Progress. They talk about the MCU movies and MCU adjacent movies. So, very good show. And also check out Bill Tucker's show, Brain. Gamer Looks at 40, and his new podcast, Carrying My Cross. And also want to give a shout out to my awesome intro and outro, courtesy of Helena at Hell Has Free. You can follow her on TikTok and Instagram. And please join our Discord. If you want to be in the show, you want to suggest things for the show, join our Discord. We're always happy to have new people join us and chat with us. And please follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, YouTube, and rate and reviews wherever you get your podcast. I think that's everything I need to say, so we will see you guys all next time. Bye, everybody.
Take care, everybody.